April 12th, and this is The View with Catherine Chang. Today's topic is TSMC to join White House Summit on Semiconductors. TSMC, the world's largest contract chip maker, will attend a White House Semiconductor Summit today. However, previously, the Washington Post reported that the Chinese People's Liberation Army used TSMC chips, but TSMC has denied it, while the U.S. Department of Commerce added 7 Chinese supercomputing entities to a U.S. blacklist. Here are some points. A. The Washington Post reported that a Chinese firm, Phytium Technology, Phytium, had used American software and chips from Taiwan TSMC in the development of Chinese hypersonic missiles. However, TSMC denied it. B. Another Taiwanese company, L-Chip Shixin, as a middleman between TSMC and the Chinese Phytium, say that the Chinese company has signed an agreement emphasizing that the chips were not for military use. C. The White House will hold a semiconductor summit today. There will be 19 companies participated, including TSMC, Samsung, and Intel. We know that it is to establish a semiconductor defense line against China. Among them, Taiwan plays a vital role. Here are the top stories. Today, we have one confirmed case. It is an imported case coming from Japan. First, I want to talk about U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken warns of China that the United States is concerned about China's aggressive actions against Taiwan. And he said that, all I can tell you is we have a serious commitment to Taiwan being able to defend itself. We stand behind those commitments. And in that context, it would be a serious mistake for anyone to try to change the status quo by force. In addition, U.S. Navy warns China, we are watching you when USS Mustang and Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning go closer together. In a photo, we know that Commander Briggs looked very relaxed with his feet up watching the Liaoning ship. And the stage photograph is definitely cognitive warfare to show the U.S. doesn't regard the People's Liberation Army as the immediate threat. And on the other hand, we know that automakers have been hit hard by the global chip shortage. Therefore, the White House is set to hold a virtual summit on the issue today. Taiwan TSMC is invited to the summit, and National Economic Council Director Brian Deese and National Security Advisor Jack Sullivan will host the meeting. Brian Deese say that this summit reflects the urgent need to strengthen critical supply chains, and we look forward to participating and partnering with our key stakeholders in this effort. And at the same time, we know that the U.S. add Chinese supercomputing entities to economic blacklist. And we know that the United States has blacklisted 7 Chinese groups, including Phytium Technology, which is delivered to TSMC for production. And the U.S. Commerce Department worried that China will most likely use the supersonic weapon against the U.S. and Taiwan in the future. On the other hand, Canadian government threatens Halifax Security Forum over proposed Taiwan award. We know that Canadian officials make it clear that if Halifax Security Forum gave the honor of the prestigious John McCain Award to President Tsai, then the Canadian government would take away the support and funding to the forum. However, MOFA said that Vice President Sheffer thinks President Tsai as ideal fit for the award. And MOFA spokesperson Joanne Oh said that MOFA believes that if the Halifax confers the prize upon President Tsai, it will be an affirmation and honor for both President Tsai and the people of Taiwan in their anti-pandemic efforts and democratic achievements. In the end, Chinese officials said local vaccines don't have high protection rates and need improvement. And director of Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Gao Fu, said that. He said, China is formally considering options to change its vaccines to solve the problem that the efficiency of the existing vaccines is not high. One option was to mix vaccines that are made with different technologies. Well, that really doesn't surprise me at all. This is Catherine Chang from Taipei. I hope you have a nice night. and I'll see you again tomorrow.